This is the S&P 500 SPDR ETF SPY one-day reading for December 16th, 2024. It's currently December 12th, 2024, 6:57 p.m. Eastern Time. SPY at the time of this reading is $604.33. That's USD. And the shuffle video for the December 16th reading was created on October 15th, 2024 at 12:54 p.m. Eastern Time. So first off, if you're new to the channel, I apologize for these videos. We just don't have time to do the editing. I do all of the recording, obviously the psychic work, and also the editing. So it's just at the end of the year we just fell so far behind. So I apologize for that. And if you're used to the edited versions, I also apologize. But by January, hopefully, when we're in January, hopefully the videos that I produce will be back to par, back to what we consider well edited. So the overall theme and behavior for the day, we have a sideways fluctuating rally that precedes a decline. Behavior around the highest high for the day, an overbought crest that we sell off from through multiple support levels. It's nullified, so we'll have to look at that in more detail. Behavior around the lowest low, we have price swings near the low. There should be a sharp drop into the low, and we'll likely see the low more than once based on the price swinging. Not necessarily, but most likely. I'm advised to trade around a rally into key resistance on a one-day chart, followed by a decline with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. So if you're new to the channel, it's important to understand, guys, the timing is usually on point to the hour, sometimes to the minute, but there are cases where you have to give it plus or minus an hour of wiggle room here or there. In some cases, even 2 hours. It happens occasionally. But what you need to understand is that what we're predicting is this sequence of chart behavior. So timing's usually on point, but not always. It's the sequence of chart behavior that you should make sure that you're following. Use the timing as like an estimated guideline. And with that said, I do not recommend trading this information. This is really just to prove to people that extrasensory perception can be used practically in the real world. It's entertainment. If you're interested in actually trading this information, I highly recommend that you get the early access subscription. That comes with the live Discord trade alerts and live updated trading view charts. I'll show you how to get that at the end of the video. So in the pre-market, we have sideways fluidity, equal amounts of bulls and bear, inflow and outflow. And at some point out of a trough there in the pre-market, or maybe just before the open, there's a big move to the upside, an unexpected move higher, and then sideways rotation in the first half hour that ends with a fast sudden move higher, and then a breakdown between 10 and 11. We should decline to and through support to meet another support, and then rotate sideways along that second support into a trade opportunity around 11 o'clock. There's erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level between 11 and 12. And in the midst of that erratic behavior, we usually revisit a crest that was recently a past opportunity. There's an important technical price level on at least the 1 month scale highlighted around 12 o'clock. Which could very well be, that could very well be a high there. Whether or not it's a high, hard to say, but look for that important technical price level. And we have sideways rotation between 12 and 1 with the big move higher, and then more sideways rotation at a higher price level. But it looks like a rally turns over there. That rally with this ending with sideways rotation, it looks like it turns over with a crest, probably into a trough just around 1 o'clock, maybe a little bit before 1, but it could be as late as 2 o'clock, probably just a little bit before 1 o'clock. And then that's where we get into price swings there at that low, right? So between 1 and 2 o'clock, we hit a low, and then we should swing to the upside with like a sideways fluctuating rally preceding a decline. There's like a U-shaped dip between roughly 2 and 3, and then that's followed that dip when we come out of the other side of that dip in the last hour, we should be moving to the upside. But look for a rally into key resistance on a 1-day chart scale that we then decline from with consecutively lower spikes up on the way down. And it looks like that decline is most likely going to start around the close or overnight. Sneak preview for the following day. We've got an opportunity, a buy opportunity, a sideways fluctuating decline preceding a rally. It's kind of the opposite energy of the Chariot card. And there's likely to be a gap of some kind here. Yeah. So as far as the trades, I would probably exit out. Like there's this big move here. I would if it's high enough, if there's like a big enough move here right out the open, I would probably close a long position there. Or you could risk it and wait for like a revisiting of a crest around 11 o'clock, 11 to 12, somewhere in there. We got into the price swing, so you want to be careful. I think probably the rally in the last hour of trading. Look for key resistance. Matter of fact, it's likely that the price level that we have highlighted here, important technical price level around 12 o'clock, that's highlighted on a 1-year chart, on a 1-month chart scale minimum. It may very well be that we rally into that same price level in that last hour, and that would be an opportunity to open up a short position for an overnight swing. And that's SPY for December 16th, 2024. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you guys how to get the early access subscription to get those Discord trade alerts, live updated trading view charts. Not to mention, you also get the earliest access you can get to these public videos that we post on YouTube, usually weeks after they've been posted to early access. Not always, but usually. Thank you to all my angel investors. Blessings. I'll see you guys on the next one.